This is the journey of Moses with the people of Israel. In the annals of ancient history, amidst the sands of time and the winds of destiny, there emerged a tale of epic proportions, the journey of Moses with the people of Israel. It was a saga that would shape the destiny of a nation, a pilgrimage fraught with trials, tribulations, and moments of divine intervention. The story begins in the land of Egypt, where the Israelites were enslaved under the harsh rule of Pharaoh. It was a time of oppression and despair, as the cries of the Hebrew slaves rose to the heavens, pleading for deliverance from their bondage. Amidst this darkness, a child was born to a Hebrew woman, a child who would one day become the instrument of God's will. His name was Moses, and even as an infant, his destiny was marked by prophecy and providence. Raised in the palace of Pharaoh, Moses grew to adulthood, unaware of his true heritage. But when he witnessed the injustices inflicted upon his people, his heart stirred with compassion, and he knew that he must take a stand. One fateful day, while tending to his flock in the wilderness, Moses encountered a burning bush that was not consumed by the flames. And from the midst of the fire, the voice of God spoke to him, commanding him to lead the Israelites out of bondage and into the promised land. With trepidation and faith, Moses accepted the divine call, embarking on a journey that would test his resolve and challenge the faith of his people. He confronted Pharaoh, demanding the release of the Israelites, but Pharaoh's heart was hardened, and he refused to let them go. And so, God unleashed a series of plagues upon Egypt, each more devastating than the last, from the Nile turning to blood to swarms of locusts devouring the land. Yet still, Pharaoh remained obstinate, unwilling to relinquish his grip on power. It was not until the 10th plague, the death of the firstborn, that Pharaoh relented, and the Israelites were set free. With haste, they gathered their belongings and set out into the wilderness, guided by the pillar of cloud by day and the pillar of fire by night. But their journey was not without its perils. They faced hunger and thirst in the barren desert, and their faith wavered as they grappled with doubt and fear. Yet through it all, Moses remained steadfast, a beacon of hope and courage in their darkest hours. At the shores of the Red Sea, with Pharaoh's army in hot pursuit, the Israelites found themselves trapped between the sea and their enemies. Despair threatened to engulf them, but Moses lifted his staff, and the waters parted before them, allowing them to cross on dry land. As they journeyed through the wilderness, Moses ascended Mount Sinai, where he received the 10 Commandments, the cornerstone of their covenant with God. But even as he communed with the divine, his people grew restless, turning to idolatry and rebellion. In their wanderings, they encountered other tribes and nations, some hostile, others hospitable. Through diplomacy and warfare, they forged alliances and navigated the complexities of tribal politics. And through it all, Moses served as their guide and mediator, bridging the divide between God and his chosen people. But as they neared the promised land, Moses knew that his journey was drawing to a close. He climbed to the top of Mount Nebo, where God showed him the land that would be their inheritance. And there, with his task fulfilled and his spirit at peace, Moses breathed his last, passing the mantle of leadership to Joshua, his faithful successor. And so, the journey of Moses with the people of Israel came to an end, but its legacy endured for generations to come. For it was a journey of faith and perseverance, of trials and triumphs, a testament to the enduring power of God's providence and the indomitable spirit of his chosen people.